And we're live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Sarkic Advocates channel, where we play DnD, talk about random shit.
And lame bullshit.
Yeah.
Basically.
I'm your host, the Sarkic Advocate, and I'm here with these two. Go ahead.
Hey, I'm Justin.
I'm Healthy Habits. With the cat, apparently.
All right. Just a recap of what happened last time. The Guild of the Wolf has been hired by the Church of Hope in order to hunt down fragments of a long fractured god or a weapon. It's not sure. Their history isn't very well known. And on their first mission to collect the first fragment, they went to a small village where a cult leader was using a plant to drug people. This plant was being corrupted pretty much through the roots by a water elemental that was in turn corrupted by the gem. These two were able to successfully retrieve the gem after this one got Looney Tune bitch slapped and this one had to dodge several times. Make Gohan very proud.
Baba Weave!
And in between doing the dungeon and finding their way to the village, this one adopted a little girl on the way.
Fucking women.
Oh, yeah.
So with that being said,
God damn it.
allow me to share all this bullshit.
Oh.
Well, yeah, share the stream so everyone knows what the fuck's going on. Gotta put this to Facebook and Twitter and all that gay shit.
Liz?
All right. So you both start making your way out of the tunnel and you emerge in what you can recognize as the Great Forest. You can only recognize this because you have a druid in your party.
Yep, of course.
As you emerge, though, you notice that there's a flash of light before you as the piece of paper that you recognize the little girl grabbed from the last session burns in front of you, and she pops forward. The little girl used the teleportation scroll that she got from the last session.
Fair enough.
She looks at you. Greta, the ground shook. I got scared. I didn't know what to do, so the paper just poofed. And now I'm here. What's happening?
It's okay. It's okay. It was actually a teleportation item. And now you teleported to me. So it's been used. You're fine.
The rumbling was actually the elemental splashing to the ground after you guys defeated it. That's what scared the little girl into using it. But as you guys are explaining this, you two hear a rustle behind you two. It's the man in the robes that both of you scoff at and refuse to give money to. He walks up to
scoffed it. Wait.
Remember when you two were walking from your guild hall to the church, you decided to cut through here, you got to here, and there was a dude in robes asking for money.
Yeah.
You both scoffed at him and told him no.
And I wouldn't say I scoffed at him. I just don't. I'm not giving you money. No, like it wasn't like a. Okay, yeah. All right. Continue.
He notices that you have a little girl with you, and you two were too lost in forest.
Not
You
lost.
hear him go, "No, you're
Sorry,
not,
bro.
but fuck her. I'm DMing."
All right, yeah.
He looks at you two and goes, "I told you you would regret this." And you see his face become hairier and more grown out. You both know, since you are both hermits and you're a druid, it's a jackalware.
Are you serious?
Yes, a jackalware.
Yeah, I figured.
Am I able to transform into one? Am I able to transform? What am I able to transform into something that can speak its language?
It speaks common.
Still speaks common?
Yeah. It just told you that he told you you would regret this. He told you would regret not giving him money.
Am I able to transform into something that's...
You guys have to roll initiative.
I needed, like, something that can transform to...
He caught you. He
Transform
caught you guys off guard. You guys have to roll initiative to see who goes first. If you go before him, yes, you can transform.
Well, I just want to know if I can transform, if there's anything that I can transform that speaks common tongue. So I can't really think of an animal that speaks common.
Not that I can think of. No.
11.
5.
Yeah.
7.
Yep.
All right, so you go first.
I want to transform out, like. I kind of want to show him that I can transform too. If there's nothing that I can really. What does he closely resemble to? A wolf?
A jackal.
A jackal? Is there anything resembling a jackal that I can?
You can turn into a jackal.
Should I just turn into a jackal? And then if I do that, can I transform out of a jackal, like before a fight starts? Because I don't want to.
That would take up both of your actions, but you can try to do it as an intimidation if you want.
But can I do it? Can I do it and then like try to like? Is there like? Do they speak jackal, quote unquote?
No, they speak common.
No, they just speak normal people. That jackal isn't a language.
So what is?
It's not like an ethnicity.
Dude, it's just an enemy.
Yeah. I'm trying to make him passive.
No, you had a chance to make him passive by giving him money at the beginning.
Yeah, he's mad at us because we didn't already give him money. Mm-hmm. We're past the point of making him passive. If we would have just given him money, he wouldn't be pissed at us. He's trying to set us up.
I'm turning into a bear. Shit, I need my phone, don't I?
Yes, you do.
Which fucking variety of bear did I have? The fucking.
You can turn into either a black or brown bear. Just just Google black bear or brown bear, whichever you want to turn up, and go to Google Images or pull up the stat block. Sorry, everyone, we are brand new players.
Mm-hmm.
Brand new DM. While he does that, we'll get dabs ready because
I'm ready for a fuck. I actually tried to motion to you.
Don't fucking motion. Just say it. I want a dab.
Well, you were in the middle of talking.
All right, fair enough.
Okay, brown bear. Right. Okay.
Fucker.
Yeah, transform into a brown bear.
All right, you transform into a brown bear. Let me see your stats. Let me see the brown bear's stats.
Strength 19 plus.
No, I was just about to say this. Let me see it.
All right.
Yeah, I was about to say these all become your stats. So I need to know your armor class, your hit points. By the way, once your hit points as an animal become 0, you revert back to your normal state with the original hit points you had.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so.
Where's the lighter?
A lighter? So there was one.
A lighter?
Yes.
I have a lighter in my pocket.
Thank you.
Alright, so yeah, turn into a brown bear.
Alright. Okay. And would you like to, what would you like to do? You can try to intimidate him, you can attack him. What would you like to do?
Oh, wait, this is mine. Yes.
Can I use like keen smell to like detect fear like in him? Can I see if
he's not afraid, no.
He's not afraid.
To make him afraid, you would have to do an intimidation check.
Would I be able to use my second action for keen smell after an intimidation check?
No. You've used one action. This next action is your bonus action.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna stand up on both legs and
roar. Give me an intimidation check. 18. You have successfully scared the werejackal. Do not roll your eyes at me about that. We both know condensation ruins paper. Yeah. The jackal now gets disadvantage on its attacks. Your turn, Michelle.
Disadvantage on attacks. He's intimidated.
For at least 2 rounds.
There's one bone.
Alright.
12.
Plus 2 with your archery and plus 2 with your proficiency. So
16.
Plus whatever the intimidation, right?
No.
That doesn't.
No.
That doesn't.
The intimidation affects my rolls, not her rolls.
Okay.
So yeah, you definitely hit it. Roll for damage.
Wait.
This is not a high armor enemy. No, I'm just telling you.
8.
Oh shit.
But I do have to go potty, so I'm gonna be back.
Alright, now while she takes a piss, I'll be taking a water. Yeah, I've been kind of slacking this week. I've been having to make her grimoire, and I haven't quite done that yet. This one has decided to completely mainstream druid class, which is a pretty good move.
Mm-hmm. I figured. That's what the one that taught me it was like, yep.
I like multi-classing because you can just you could mix a fighter and a barbarian, you can mix a cleric and a monk. You can literally just make any mixture you want.
Right.
You could make a tiefling paladin, which is a demon bloodline working for the church.
Right.
You can do anything in this fucking game.
Yeah.
You know what a lawful evil cleric is?
What's a lawful evil cleric?
Lawful evil cleric is a cleric who uses the institution of the church for his own nefarious purposes.
Really? Nice. Like the game Graveyard Keeper.
I've never played that game.
Dude, Graveyard Keeper is sick, man. You would like it, maybe. Have you ever heard of like Stardew Valley? It's a lot like Stardew Valley.
Don't know shit about Stardew Valley.
Stardew Valley, it's kind of like a kid's game. You make a farm. But Graveyard Keepers, you're making a farm, but it's for dead people. But you can also like make a farm and like do all this other shit.
Play the damn game. I'm grabbing hands everything.
You get a dab, dude.
So whoever's ever watching, feel free to throw 2 cents in the video.
You couldn't read comments from here anyway.
I can get up and read comments.
I can read motherfucking comments.
From there? I need to get my old glasses back.
How old are you?
Or my new glasses. How old am I? How old are you? 28.
I just turned 22.
28.
Alright. So,
Happy birthday if you just turned 22.
the jackal, now intimidated, goes to, I guess, charge the bear.
8 days ago?
Oh, no shit. It was your birthday like the last time I was here then.
Not quite.
You guys were here like 5 days ago.
Alright. I'm just sucking your hair. I want to make sure I get it all out of there. Oof. What's your armor class as a bear? Isn't it a low? It doesn't matter if it fails.
Yeah.
The jackal was just too afraid to actually charge. Yeah, and he just stands there in fear, and this is his turn.
Okay, I'm gonna turn back out of bear, and then do produce flame.
All right.
Actually, I think going out of bear mode takes your turn.
It does take a turn.
Does it really?
Yeah, I think it takes your whole turn.
Shit.
It's dispelling magic, so it takes a turn.
See, well,
you can just attack him as a bear.
Well, I don't know if I want to attack it.
Well, I don't know if you
hold on.
That as
Hold on.
Can, though.
Give me a DC saving throw of 14.
What do you mean a DC saving throw?
You just
make a saving throw.
Roll the 20.
A Constitution saving throw.
7.
You got less than 14.
All right.
Which means that you didn't.
Due to you transform.
I wasn't confirming anything.
No, you're confirming.
With the roll.
Due to you transforming whilst having the crystal in your possession.
Oh, fuck. I forgot about this shit.
10 hit points.
Man, I forgot about that shit.
But luckily, you lose it. Well, no, lose 5 of your normal hit points. So, like you were at full health, write in your temporary hit points what the subtraction of your full health would be.
Can I clear that off now?
What?
Temporary hit points.
I didn't even want to do that roll. I wasn't trying to do that.
You transformed.
I wasn't trying to do that though.
Yeah, and I did.
You said you guys were both like, oh, roll. No, I was thinking about it. I was also thinking about just attacking the motherfucker.
Yeah, and that's when I remembered. I warned you guys both before. Be careful about what items you have on you when you transform.
Well, yeah, you said that on the group message on Facebook a couple days ago. No, a couple days ago on the group.
I did say in person.
You did not say that today.
I did.
I don't remember that. I don't remember hearing that. I forgot.
By the way,
because when you said that, I was like, oh yeah, I had the crystal. Fuck. I was like, oh yeah, you did say something about that on Facebook a couple days ago. I was just like, oh shit. See that?
Why not just stand at the door?
Well, it's just easier because we've already started the live stream.
All right.
That's how he did it last time.
Yeah.
So I figured it would just.
That's why I went over here.
All right.
Grab it by the bottom and lift it a little bit.
What, this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, it's one of them weird ones.
Yeah, that's weird.
But you still have the ability to attack
him. So that's because I did not. You said roll, and I was just like, what?
No. This wasn't to take away your attack. This was just me remembering there's a curse on these stones.
So wait. So that was that roll because I had the crystal on me?
Yes. And you absorbed it into your person.
Hell yeah. And that just took health points away from me? Did it give me any kind of power? Did I absorb its power in some kind of way?
You would be able to.
Can I roll for that?
For a magic spell. Once you get out of the animal form, you'll see what the crystal actually is. But yes, you will get some power out of it taking your hit points away.
Okay, and I'm still a bear.
Yes, you're still a bear.
All right, so that was all that is.
Yes, and you still get a chance to attack as a bear.
That wasn't my first. That wasn't either one of my
moves,
was it?
No,
okay.
No,
honestly, still a bear.
I was a druid for our last game, and I honestly will say, being an animal and attacking can actually be a very good thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you do it right, it can actually work in your favor.
Well, see, I'm like, I don't know if I would have killed this guy. All he did was ask me for money. He didn't do anything but ask me for money. He hasn't attacked me either.
He tried to, but he was intimidated by you.
I'm gonna keep intimidating him. I just want to keep swiping at him, like telling him to just leave, like telling him to fucking go away. You just shot him, right? Like he's already hurt.
And he's not relenting.
And he's not relenting. He's still.
He got shot with the arrow, and he tried to go at you, but he just took a couple steps forward.
Mm-hmm. What's the multi-attack? The bear makes 2 attacks, one with his bite, one with his claws.
Just send it back to your sheet real quick.
I gotta maul this dude, then I will.
Where's that paper you were writing down all the lore on? Remember when you rolled that nat 20? Yeah, I was about to say, we should probably keep that.
I'm just gonna maul this dude.
He's gonna maul the fucker.
Yeah, if he's still after he got shot with the bow, but he's still like, you just rolled and he still is like just cowering in fear or whatever, isn't he? Or what is he doing?
He's not like cowering, but he's just standing there, not being able to move, but not backing away. You know when you have to fight someone, but you can't run away, but you just freeze up.
I'm gonna intimidate him again. Yeah.
All right.
Should I maul?
Do what you will, man. Do what you will. I'm not gonna tell you what to do.
Or is this guy like Goku or Gohan just sitting here like, you killed my dad?
No, not like angry, paralyzed. No. Just decide what you're gonna do.
Bitch.
This is why the last one took 8 hours. Motherfucker, you take forever.
Keen smell, man. I want to check. I want to see. Keen smell. I should be able to detect like how aggressive he is. I want to be able to.
You can tell that he's not relenting, but he's definitely afraid of you.
All right, well, fine. I'm just gonna maul him. Fine. I'll maul a motherfucker. I'll use multi-attack. So that's what? That's the bear makes 2 attacks. Roll one with bite, one with claws. Bite is +5 to hit. Reach 5 foot, 1 target hit. 1d8 +4 piercing damage. 1d8.
No, you need to roll for the attack. That's why I gave you
12.
2. All right, first attack hits.
3.
Second attack does not.
Damn. Rats.
All right, so roll a d6.
D8.
Oh, d8?
Yep. For the bite. Seven +4. 11.
And with your swinging attack.
My bite.
Oh, you chose a bite.
Well, that's the first one on there.
Well, you can choose which one to do.
Bite and then claw. I use the bite, yeah.
As you come down on the jackalware's neck, he falls over and bleeds out with a few holes and just blood everywhere.
Good. Well, oh wait, that's not good because the blood's on the leaves.
No, it's fine.
Okay. It's fine. This is fine. All right.
Because remember, the god of nature is also the god of death. The blood just feeds the roots of the plants.
Okay. All right.
All right.
I want to do something.
What?
Check the body.
Yes, but that's not what I'm going to do right now.
Oh no, she's smiling. Good. Come on.
I want to try to drug him with the opioid flower.
Why?
I have 2 jars and I want to use one of them to drug him.
How are you going to try to drug him?
I'm a bear right now.
Oh, you're still on bear hunt?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, damn. I didn't know. Alright. Yeah.
Kind of, right now, yeah. Now that you said that, I don't know if I'm coming out of bear mode. What the fuck? I see you over there plotting and shit.
Yeah, but she didn't say that.
Just because I'm a bear doesn't mean I'm stupid.
Yeah, but she didn't say that in character.
So.
Yeah, no, I know.
She's not saying there, God, I want to drug him.
I can just read your mind.
Loot the body. Loot the body.
All right. Good job. You find
investigation or perception?
Investigation.
Investigation. Alright, +2, so it would be 10.
All right, so I gotta roll to come out of bear form, right?
No, you just place this.
What about?
That's what you get for being a big wet.
Well, what? No, I was talking more about the crystal.
Yeah, I know. I was going to explain that as soon as you got out the form.
Okay, so I'm out. That's what I'm. As soon as.
All right. Well, let me tell her what she got out of the loot.
She's trying to get the loot. She's over here trying to loot. I'm over here turning on a bear form.
Yeah. Found 5 silver and what looks to be a fading grimoire.
Okay, 5 silver and a fading grimoire.
You come out of the bear form and find that the crystal has changed from a small crystal form to a helmet with a crystal on the front of it.
Nice.
It's sort of like a blood sacrifice crystal. You have to sacrifice hit points in order to boost magic
I
spells.
take it off immediately and I just.
As soon as you take it off, it forms back into the crystal form.
Can I try to put it back on my head? Does it immediately form back into
As soon as you put it back up to your head, it just stays in crystal form.
Yeah, like you have to work it to that point.
Nope, I'm okay with it.
So.
I'm okay with just having the crystal on me.
Alright, as you two get done with dealing with the were-goblin,
They're a bigger fish to fry than
you
this.
notice that the little girl is nowhere to be seen. She went off running into the woods. Because she was terrified of the jackal-were and him turning into a bear out of random and you.
She saw me kill the bunny, though.
She saw you do a normal arrow trick. She's never seen someone turn into a monster before.
Fine.
Gonna go chase her now.
You think I would just leave her out there? She obviously don't know how to survive on her own.
Yeah, she's a kid, whatever. Bye.
Alright. So you both decide to go chase after her, right?
Apparently not. Shit.
No, I'm not. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
She goes and runs off after.
You're
and then I'm going behind after I turn back out of bear form. I want to search the body to see if she missed anything that might be important because fuck this guy asking me for money.
Give me an investigation roll. You two, give me an investigation roll.
Just one.
Just one.
15 plus the 2, so 17.
Nat 1, but hey, you already. All you notice is that she has already taken everything from the body. There's nothing you can really do when looting a body and rolling that one. You're not going to throw money on the body.
That would have been the absolute.
You could punish him with investigation shit.
But I could have found.
Yes, but
I could have found more details about her mission or some shit that's coming up. Like if I would have got a 20 or.
No, I'm just saying you could.
Yeah.
There was definitely more information he could have found off that corpse.
Yeah. That's all right. All right, and then now I'm just like.
All right. As you run deeper into the woods.
Which direction are they going? Are they going north? Are they going south?
She ran east.
She ran east?
More like a southeast.
So, like...
Deeper into the forest, yeah.
Ah, fuck.
I'm sorry, not an investigation roll. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
I did a good roll.
What'd you roll? 15. Alright, I'll let it sit. Nope. Now I gotta treat you equal. Just because you're my wife, you can't get special treatment. Reroll.
I mean...
I'm trying to...
Okay, what did you say it was?
A Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
Oh, wait! I gotta pick it back up. Or do you want...
I don't know what it says.
13.
It's probably good enough.
And what's your Constitution plus 1? So...
14.
As you are running through the woods, you're able to dodge a pit of vines. And you notice that there are
Technically speaking, I should have advantage on that then.
Yes, you should. It was a trap. So you should have. I have to remember that.
Bitch.
Hey, I'm new too, bitch.
You want me to re-roll for that one then?
No, because you passed it.
Bitch.
Reroll for automatically finding her?
I'm just saying, man. Yeah, so let me know when it's a fucking trap, because I gotta roll for advantage.
As you stop ahead of it, you can see ahead of you the little girl running.
Oh, this is where I gotta do dialogue now.
Or chase her down.
Stop running! It's okay, we got him!
Once she heard your voice, she just stopped and turned around and saw you. And just sat where she are and just waited for you. You can tell that she's a little scared now.
I run towards her and then... Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, since my intelligence is relatively high, the fact that she won't come to me tells me that there could be something behind me, so I'm probably going to be faster.
She looks up and she looks at you and just goes, "Wait." And as she does, you hear a thud, a rather loud thud, as a treant bends his head down and sees the two of you running through his forest. He inquires, "Why are two lonely apes running through my woods?"
What kind of entity is it? What kind of entity are you? I missed that. I was
a treant.
A treant. Okay. Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and take pass on charisma, and go ahead and tell him we got lost in the woods. She went running deeper into the woods, and I went to go find her.
Since your charisma is very high. Yeah.
I was gonna say that.
I'll take it.
I should be able to do at least one pass a day because of that shit. So, and it's a treant, so I'm like, no.
So is it?
I'll respect the dryads.
I'm over here looting his body.
Trying to.
Well, yeah, I completely screwed up. I ended up giving this guy some shit, like, for rolling a 1 and
No,
shit.
you didn't give him.
No, I'm just saying,
yeah,
like.
it'd be funny if you did.
It was like, oh, here,
and then
I want to add. Sorry for beating your ass. Sorry I turned into a bear and killed you, guy. No, yeah, I will even do that. I'll make my shit to where I
leave 2 gold coins on his eyes.
And no, just 1. I just give him 1 gold piece and
what?
Plus
and
1 gold.
I want to add that I want to ask him if he can help me. If he can help give directions for me to get out of the woods.
So what I want to do. All right. So now what I'm like. So you've already chased off into the woods and all this shit. Right?
Yeah. You just got done putting the gold coin on the body.
I just was like, fuck it.
There's your gold, bitch.
Yeah. I wanted. Can I turn into? I can't turn into a bird right now. You said?
You can.
Can I turn into a what kind of bird?
Just not like a big bird. You can turn like into a.
Can I do the eagle, or would you rather?
Regular eagle. Yes, you can do a regular.
Okay, I want to turn into an eagle. I want to fly up in the air, and then I want to try to track down where they went.
All right.
I did that in the last fucking game with the other fucking players.
Because
that's why
you guys took off. You guys took off. I don't know where the hell you guys went. You know.
As you fly up.
That's an eagle sense, right?
Hey.
Using your.
He should get a boost to perception because he's an eagle.
Oh, he's already going to be able to see you guys. You guys didn't run that far.
Oh.
You fly up into the air.
I don't fly that high. Like,
no, you're not that high up, but you're
over the trees.
Yes. As you fly up, your keen eagle eyes and your sense of smell are able to detect where Greta and the kid are. And as you fly a bit closer, you're also able to
Greta
see
and Venya,
thank you. You're able to see that they are both talking to a giant tree. And the tree is talking back.
All right. I'm gonna go. Are they talking to it, or what was the situation moments before? Like
she is just.
How dire is it?
Not dire at all.
Just tell him what his character knows.
Like, what does it look like to me?
Yeah.
Like
to you, you can literally see what looks to be a tree bent over.
I'm gonna go find a nearby tree and I'm gonna go perch up onto it. Just gonna swoop up in and
try to like
and just watch.
And I'm for the moment, for the next little, the next little scene.
Yeah,
pretty much just eavesdrop.
This is where I came in, where you guys just saw all this shit happen. You just all
right.
I failed my check, and then you guys ran off, and then here I come back into there.
Can I get directions to get out of these woods from you? If these are your woods.
These are my woods. What you're going to have to do is go that way, and he points northwest if you wish to stay on land. And he points east and says if you want.
Shouldn't you know how to get out of the woods?
Yes, he's giving to. Oh.
Well, I'm not.
He's asking why I'm here.
Character.
He's asking why I'm here, and I'm pretty much pulling a charisma move, making it to where it's all like, oh, I got lost. Can you help me out of these woods? Pretty much.
All right, I got you. Nice play. All right, I see that.
East is where the other apes sit on their wooden planks in the sea.
What? This is where the other wooden apes sit on the planks in the sea?
This is where the other apes sit on the sea with their wooden planks.
Other apes in the sea?
Like humans
with the
on docks,
planks?
right?
Yeah. Boats. It's a tree. It doesn't understand what humans do with other trees.
No, but that's what I'm. This is where.
East at the water.
Farther east is what?
Pirates.
Where the docks
There's
are.
pirates.
God
damn it!
I'm not in on this conversation.
You're just listening in. You're actually asking me what's going on, and I'm telling you, God damn it, that he's referring to pirates.
I'm just So don't. I'm just listening. Let me break character. Sorry.
God damn it.
I do it every time. You can't help it.
It's okay. We just get easily frustrated with people that need to be asked or need to ask a lot while they drink. Because that's how his dad is. His dad is really bad with that.
Really?
Yeah. So it's like an irritant for him now. So it's less about you and just more about the drinking.
Right.
What?
So the tree pretty much tells you now that you have directions. Get out of my forest before the other creatures get to you. You're lucky I got to you before they did.
Well, I do wish to stay on land. Would you mind if I hitched a ride?
I'm a guardian of a forest. I'm not a great eagle. You have legs, ape. You found your way into my forest. You can walk your way out. You have direction.
Fair enough. I'll be on my way. And then, go on my way.
That was me. That was Shmur just said something to the thing.
Yeah. We're waiting on another person. All right. So you two start heading northwest?
Pretty much.
All right, so you start heading in Kanye's baby. And what are you doing?
I'm somehow telepathically messaging Shamar. And he doesn't pick up. Or whatever his name is on the campaign.
This motherfucker.
Are you just gonna follow them as an eagle?
Yep.
This motherfucker.
I'm following along. So he's showing you the way, right?
No, he pretty much told them what direction to go in and told them get the fuck out of my woods before the other animals eat you.
Yeah, I'm following along. Because I know she knows the exact way to go, but the little girl got scared and ran off. Right?
Yep.
So I'm just...
Alright, so pretty much on our way...
Or should I swoop down as an eagle and transform out of eagle mode and be like, hey, girl! And make her scared and run off again? Like, no, I'm just going to keep flying around.
You both notice that starting to get darker out.
We're going back to the city, right?
Yeah, a small village.
Right. Alright,
well, as we're going...
I transformed with the crystal again, by the way.
That's true.
I want to tell the little girl.
I get a
That's 10 more damage.
Right? Yep.
Huh?
Yep.
He said, yep. I want to tell the little girl that we need to quickly get out of the freaking woods. So, yeah, we got hustle.
While you do lose 10 more hit points, you do notice that whilst in your eagle form, you can fly a lot faster and see farther.
Yeah.
I'm saying what the effects of the crystal are doing.
So I'm watching over them as they continue to make their way through the forest.
All right. As you two make it into the village, you notice that the plants are starting to get more of their color back. They're starting to lose that black coloring that the drug was giving the plants. And as you guys get into the village, you also hear a high-pitched scream come from that gnome's house that introduced you guys to the village. The one that gave you guys the vials for the opium.
Am I like, have I just been flying overhead of them and they just haven't noticed me this whole time?
Yeah.
Are there any animals in the area?
Have you noticed? Roll to see if you've noticed me.
I got a 16 on my perception check that you asked me to do.
She definitely knows
You
that
notice.
She definitely knows that I've been flying around overhead then, right?
Yeah,
So +2, and then plus another 2.
So
plus
20.
4. Yeah, so it'll be 20.
She knows for sure that I'm right there.
Yeah, you recognize above that not only is that an eagle, but you definitely know that it's him.
Bet.
And not only that, but you notice that there was another set of eyes watching you from the forest.
Oh.
But as soon as you notice it, it's gone.
Do I notice? Did I notice the other eyes?
No.
What about the other animals?
Can I roll to see if I notice those eyes? If I got a percept. I got keen mind.
I got both of you two yelling at me. What are you both wanting? You notice that there are some deer in the area, and that beaver is back.
I was gonna turn into a deer too.
And a few small birds. Yes, you can roll.
I was gonna turn into a deer if you didn't let me turn into an eagle. 10.
You do not notice the set of eyes. It's not high enough.
Plus, what do I got? Isn't that don't I add that on? What is that check?
Perception.
Perception.
I know you ain't got
Wisdom,
a high enough.
16. 16.
Perception.
Yeah.
16. Modifier
It'll be
3.
+3.
Yeah, no, it's not high enough to notice a set of eyes.
Okay. All right. That's all I wanted to do.
Yeah.
But then what? My move, like, so are they? They're like in town. They're like right next to the door.
You guys just got into town. You guys are somewhat near the church, and the house isn't like too far away that you guys heard screaming from.
Is it like a blood curdling scream, like?
Kinda, yeah.
All right. I want to fly in. Before
the kid grabs your leg.
I want to fly in before they get close, and I just want to like, and it's just like instantly like out of form, like.
All right. By the way, take the 10 hit points off.
Oh yeah, sure. Is that permanent or is that?
No, it's not permanent. Like you can get it back with like healing hands or a health potion or some shit. Which, by the way, you guys, those drug plants, those do give you health back if you like consume them.
Man,
you'll just be drugged, or you can wait a couple days until.
I have healing word on me. Maybe that's a bad idea. Maybe I shouldn't just fly up in there like that. I am gonna that's what. All right.
It's probably good.
Since you told
so
me.
you fly into their house?
No,
do that, or you fly up to the door and do that.
Is like, what's the layout of this house? Like,
what's
the layout of like the city and like where's like somewhere?
Let me show you. It's a round village, not that big.
Right.
Kind of like the churches over here,
but like
houses over here.
Is it kind of just like a few houses, like just?
Yeah, like a few houses, a church, a shop, and a barn. That's literally all it is. Like I want to go starting small village.
Is there like woods around? Like
there's woods pretty much surrounding.
All right, I'm gonna go fly somewhere onto the ground in the woods and transform back, and then I want to use what do I have for healing? I have healing word. Right, that's the only one that I had that was healing. I can use that on myself, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I want to use that.
All right, roll for your healing. What are you doing?
What is healing word? I don't remember what it says.
Don't have it down on here. Healing word.
Do not. I don't. I'm sorry, man. But word level 4. I guess I don't know. Level 5.
Just leave that light on, please.
Creature of your choice that you can see within range regains hit points equal to 1d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
And what do you use for spellcasting? I believe that's intelligence.
Is it intelligence?
Intelligence or wisdom?
I have a 13 for intelligence, 16 for wisdom. What do you mean?
Your modifier, as in like you roll a d4.
Yeah.
And then you add the modifier.
Well, yeah, I know that.
What are you asking for?
His spellcasting modifier.
Spellcasting ability modifier.
+1.
Hmm?
It would be +1.
Is it?
I would just say that would be Arcana. Right?
No, it would either be wisdom or intelligence. I think it's wisdom. His spellcasting as a druid, it's wisdom. I know it is.
That's a +3 then.
3 + 3, so 6. Add 6 hit points.
Okay. Nice.
What are you doing as he's going down and healing himself?
Are there more deer than anything else?
Yeah.
Any other animal? Alright, I'm gonna try to shoot one of the deer.
Roll with disadvantage.
Shooting the deer.
Because as you draw your bow to shoot another deer, you hear another scream come from the house.
You need to do your fucking thing.
Do my thing. I was about to pull up to the house, but I need to get some HP back.
With the distraction, your arrow misses and flies off into the woods.
Try again. Or are you gonna?
Yeah, what are you doing as you notice this one missing?
How far away, like what would you say like the distance is?
From where?
Like I'm like right at the edge of the woods.
No, you to what?
To where the
house?
Between her, and then where the door is at.
The door of what? The house?
Where the screaming is coming from.
All right, from either you right?
Right.
What's the distance? Yeah. First, what's the distance between us two?
Probably about 30 feet.
All right. And then how far away is she from the door?
She's about 20 feet.
From the door? So I'm like 50 feet from the door.
Yeah, somewhere about that. No, he's further in the woods. You're more in the city. You walked in.
I thought he. You know what? All right, whatever. It's okay. It's okay.
Well, I just came. Yeah, I went into the just.
You're more like in the middle of the city, or a small village. He flew to the outer edge, more on the outside, so he can heal, while you're in the center trying to peg fucking deer, while there's screaming coming from a house.
I thought he was at the house that had screaming coming from it. That's
No.
why I was confused.
No, I landed. You don't remember? I landed in the outside of the edge of the.
No, that's probably when I was going to get the lamp, dude. So I don't remember all this.
All right, so I'm running out. I'm running straight toward the house. I'm drawing my flame sword or whatever, my flame blade. Well, it's not the flame blade, but I'm drawing my sword.
You do just normal sword.
My short sword.
All right. And you're just charging into the house?
And I'm heading toward the screaming, yeah.
All right. What are you heading towards? Are you going into the house or
I'm just busting right in that, like.
All right.
What's going on in here?
What are you doing during this?
I told you, I'm going to try it in.
All right, roll normal. You rolled with disadvantage due to the screaming. 2. Ooh. Well, plus your archery and all that stuff. The arrow just goes flying into the woods again.
And then I run past. And
now, as you run into the house, you see the gnome that introduced you guys to the village in a bed in the corner with another small pregnant gnome. His wife is giving birth to his child.
I immediately shoot my sword.
Yeah, he's rather shocked that you have immediately barged into his room, and he's asking if you have any way to help him give birth, as the village doctor is high off the flower. You can try to give me a medicine check if you'd like.
I have my herbalism kit, but I cannot birth that baby. What is the herbalism check?
Herbalism kit will give you +2, but medicine check...
Do I just roll a 20?
Yes, medicine check is, what's that, 16. So you get +3 to it.
I was going to say, that's the one that we both
have. That's a 5, that's an 8.
So you rolled a 10. You have
I didn't really want to give this guy
standard knowledge on how to give. So you know that warm water and a towel are necessary, but you don't exactly know what to do with them.
I don't know. I'm not bird no baby. Not my business.
Would you like to go and try to get your partner's help, or would you just like to wing it?
I would just like to leave. What do I need to give birth to this baby? What does this baby mean to me?
It's just a random villager who you bursted into his house and he's sitting there trying to...
I apologize, but I heard screaming. And it was very loud over the rest of the village.
Well, he pretty much just snaps at you and tells you then either help or get out.
I just offered him some medicines.
No, you rolled to see if you had any.
I offered him my help. That's all I can do. I'm sorry, sir. I mean, I guess I can. Shit. Is this guy asking if? Oh, make sure. Like.
No, he's not being timid. He's asking either help or get out.
I mean, I'm very bye.
Okay, bye.
Oh wait,
Right.
yeah, oh yeah. I turned back out of my eagle form too after I.
Well, yeah, you
I
already
still got
said,
the crystal.
You said that.
Did it turn back into a helmet again, or?
Yeah, you're still wearing the helmet crystal.
Okay. Yep. All right.
But yeah, you have left the house of the now rather angry gnome.
How does that make you feel?
And now you guys just you don't know why, but you just know that there's still screaming coming from the house, and he looks out. He looks rather shell shocked.
Who, me?
Yes.
I look shell shocked.
Kind of like you just went through a bit of an experience.
No.
Bitch, do not. You just saw a
He's
no.
DM.
Yeah,
He
bitch. I tell
how
you.
you
Yeah.
look.
I was not shell shocked by it. It was just like, oh.
You walked in there.
I thought somebody
like,
was
oh.
getting. I went in there.
No.
I went in there thinking somebody got murdered, and when I saw somebody wasn't getting murdered and it was just childbirth, I was like, oh, it's childbirth, and this is the Middle Ages, and that shit fucking hurts. So I was like, oh shit, like sorry for barging in. Here's some medical supply. That's why I offer medical supplies. You know, and then that's where I gave my advice of using warm water or some shit. Like, you know.
Either way, you're a dude, and no dude has ever walked into a pregnancy and not lost color in their face. It's a form of shell shock.
I was there when my son was born.
We're talking about a character.
All right, no, dude. You walk out there and you're noticeably different.
Yeah, exactly. A character. He's an elf. He's an old ass elf. He's seen childbirth. Of course, he's seen childbirth.
Elves don't give birth like that.
Well, then,
no. Anyway,
I wasn't. No,
either way, I'm DM. I'm the one who says how all the story plays out. So if I say a character's fucking shell shocked, he's shell shocked like he just got a 12-foot dildo up his ass. Quit fucking questioning every decision I say. Your arrow just shoots straight into the fucking ground. You are not having a very good job hunting, and the little girl asks if you can get her a bow so she can try.
Part of the reason I'm doing this is to try and get you a weapon.
All right.
Secretly, that was part of the reason I was going for the deer first. Because then I could fucking harvest the fucking bones and shit, and then I can go, and then I could try to, like, eventually just shave it down. Make it into, like, a shiv type thing. And then she'd be like,
Well, pretty much the only two places where events are happening right now in the village are either at that door or the gnome's home where fucking birth is happening, or the tavern, where the monk and the bard are still in town doing their shtick. They're actually making good money.
I'm gonna go. Well, I walk out of there. I'm gonna go see her miss. I've been watching her miss this whole time, basically, while I was in the woods. I run past her after she was missing this whole time. Just like, what's going on with that screaming? Because she just turned around and started shooting at deers. I run over.
Right. Little girl asks you, what was all the screaming about?
So I go back to meet up with them. I said, childbirth.
Yeah, by the way, for anybody that wasn't watching our oh, you guys can go ahead and just talk to me on it.
Childbirth.
For those of you that didn't watch the last episode, I ended up adopting a little girl, and we ended up deciding that this dude is going to be the one pretty much playing the little girl for me.
Oh yeah, you gotta play the little girl voice.
Yeah.
You didn't mention that bit, so I wanted them to know
forgot
that you
about that.
are pretty much playing the little girl.
Yeah.
All right, so.
So what was all the screaming about?
Yeah, that one. Yep. All right. So yeah.
Someone hurt?
It was just childbirth.
Someone's having a baby?
Yes. No need to worry about it. False alarm. And then I turned. And then I turned back. And then I turned back to her. I turned back to her, and I'm just like.
No, right. She had. My bad. Go ahead.
I turned back to her, and I'm just like, don't we have a mission to finish? Weren't we assigned to do something for the guild? Over here lollygagging, shooting at deer and.
I know what I want to do. I want to vouch for the god of death and not the god of hope.
Have you noticed? Have you noticed the helmet on my head? By the way, like.
Yeah, I have. I've noticed it has to do with your transformations.
Give me a perception check for that.
Well, I mean, if it slowly changes after each transformation, and he's transformed like 6 times now.
He's transformed twice.
Yeah.
What
He took 2 different animals.
change?
He was the bear, and then he was also the bird.
Yeah. Did anything change about it changed?
The helmet itself did not change. No.
So like, did anything else change, or is it just like?
You're growing incredibly pale.
Wow.
Yeah, you can tell that it's going on. He's getting paler with his transformations, and it transforms with him.
Okay.
You two were in the middle of dialogue.
What's up, homie?
What?
He's staring at squirrels and birds in the tree.
Yeah, but I'm talking to you.
Remember, the god of death told you that right now he wants you to go along with it.
I take the helmet off again.
That's true. All right, so then yeah.
I take the helmet off again. I say this
You can't take it off without it turning into the crystal.
Yeah, he takes it off and it turns back into the crystal.
Exactly. This was our mission.
Alright. Fine. Let's go.
So you two.
I just wanted to get some frickin' meat.
We will get plenty once we get to the tavern.
So you two are just gonna go to the tavern.
Well,
and
then
sleep
I need
for
to
the
go
night?
to the shop.
Because right now it is.
We probably should hit the shop first. Yeah.
Yeah, it is getting nighttime right now. So yeah, you guys head to the shop. Not as many customers there right now, and you notice that the
Yeah,
shopkeep is
stop
starting
smoking
to
cigarettes.
clean up a little bit. The shopkeep is starting to clean up a bit. There's still like one other customer in there.
I'm trying to buy a bunch of what can I buy? What are you selling?
He has a few health potions, some dried meat, a blow dart with some darts, and rolled a 19. So he feels like you two are somewhat trustworthy individuals. He'll sell you guys some concentrate of that opium from flowers that he got before they started wilting.
I want to buy the healing potions and that. How much are the healing potions? How many does he have?
He only has 5 in stock right now, as extracting the healing potions from the flowers around here without getting the opium in it is rather difficult. They cost about 15 silver apiece.
So 45 silver.
No,
Yeah.
75.
Yeah.
15. You said 15 silver.
15 apiece, 5 of them.
15, 30, 60. Yeah, 75. Yeah, I'm not rich. All right, 75 silver.
Yep.
And then how much for the?
Opium concentrate.
Yep.
1 gold piece for a violet.
Can we just make it 1 solid gold piece for the lot and call it even?
$1 gold and 50 silver.
All right. 490. So 490 gonna be down to, right? 640. That's how the math works,
Do I
right?
see
So-
any loose loot?
I'm pretty sure.
Investigation check.
6.4.
No.
minus- You said
Loose loot.
you said how much?
1 gold and 50 silver.
Yeah, that's what that would be for. Yep. All right.
I want to get her the blow dart and the darts. It's a simple enough thing.
That'll be 15 silver.
490. So now I got. How many? I just got 3 regular healing pots.
5 healing potions.
5 healing pots.
You bought them
Okay,
out.
so the teleportation scroll is gone.
Yep.
And then I got what else? The
Opium. 1 jar of opium. Being drug motherfuckers.
throw that in my herbalism kit.
Alright. The barkeep thanks you for the business and asks.
That wasn't the barkeep.
Oh wait, you're
Right,
not
yeah,
gonna
the
keep track of the
tavern
darts, right?
That was
What?
that was
You're
a
not gonna
shop.
keep track of the darts.
No, that was just shop.
Yeah, the shopkeep, sorry, not barkeep. Shopkeep thanks you for your business, but tells you that he really has to close up now. He
Yep.
has to get to bed before the gnome keeps him up all night.
Fair
As
enough.
everyone
Alright.
seems to know that the gnome is giving birth right now.
I want to ask him about it.
Ever since these flowers got the opium properties to them, 1 month.
Over here eating and shit.
Ever since these flowers gained their opium properties in the city, everyone's been consuming these flowers. They've been putting it in their dishes. They've been avoiding their tasks. The original village elder quit, and the one who replaced him became the cult leader. The gnome has been the only one with the backbone to actually take the position as city leader. And he got his wife pregnant, and now he's starting a family while raising the city. You guys got rid of the only opposition he really had, which was the cult leader. Hell, now that those flowers are starting to wilt, people might actually get back to work again. But I've got to close up shop, so I have to ask you to leave.
All right, yep, head out, and then I go back over there. I can't roll to offer them a herbalism kit again. I'm sure, right?
What?
Well, I can't because I have the herbalism kit. I have 16 wisdom. There surely should be something I would be able to do to help them, right?
Help who?
No, I bring it up. Well, she hears all this. Would you do anything about it? You must want to do something about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
The pregnant gnome.
I don't know about it yet. My character doesn't know.
You just heard all about it.
The little girl.
You were just right there at the shop with us.
So the little girls talked to me about it pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, you were just there in the shop with us. You heard everything. It's not a big shop,
all right,
but, you know.
Yeah, we probably should go help them out. I mean, they were kind enough to us to not be rude or anything and not be aggressive to us like some of the other, humanoids that we've seen along our journey. We might as well help them out. They could help us later down the road.
All right. Yep.
And
and then I lead them to where it was at, and I bang on the door or whatever, and open up. Or well, I wouldn't say that. I guess. Hey, it's me. Hey, I'm back. Like kind of aggressive, but like not too aggressive. Just like it's me. Type of knock.
The gnome, you just pretty much hear the gnome yell, "What is it now?"
Back.
Hi, back. I'm soon to be dead. What do you want?
Brought help.
If it's actual help, then get in here. She's crowning.
All you.
All right.
Give me a medicine check. 10 plus 2.
Plus an extra 2, so 14.
So actually 16 plus for your proficiency. The herbalism kit gives you an additional plus 2.
Okay, gotcha. I wasn't sure about that. Okay.
So, you are successfully able... I don't have the square bottle. Oh, yes I do.
Doesn't even reach that first. Cat's still like, fuck that shit.
I'm just partially closed.
So, you are successfully able to help the small gnome woman give birth.
Go figure. The woman needs to help.
I don't know if there's any bonuses I can give you for that.
Really?
Give +1 to medicine. So, as the gnome gives birth, it gives birth to a very, very tiny baby boy.
And obviously I'm telling them this.
Yeah. We're gonna hand him over in the tiny napkin. And the chief pretty much is entranced with the little baby. And luckily you rolled high enough so that the mother actually survived the childbirth. The mother is very tired, but she asks to see her baby. And as the dad hands it over, she pretty much falls asleep with the baby in the hands.
Oh.
Go figure.
The chief says, your guys' night is covered for one more night. And you guys are welcome back again. But I'm going to need you guys to take that rock out of this city. As he points to the rock in your hand, as you never put it away.
I never did put it away.
All right. I guess we should be heading on our journey.
Well, no.
Well, he offered you guys another night at the tavern.
Well, I was just gonna say, we might as well rest up. Maybe train a little bit while we're here before we leave, and then do what we gotta do.
Alright, so you guys are going into the tavern?
Well, if it's nighttime,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I put the crystal away.
Yeah. I figured at this point, after he pointed it out.
I figured I would have put it away. I just didn't say it. Like, I just, I took the thing off and then showed it to him, and I figured it would have been in my pocket, but maybe I was just in such a rush that I just had it in my hand. It's like, whatever.
Alright.
Put it away, and then, yep, alright.
So as you guys walk into the tavern, you notice that not too many people are left here, as the bard and the monk are just sitting at the bar, done with their stick. It's pretty late at night. They both got their buzz on, and pretty much the night is winding down.
Who are we supposed to return this crystal to, by the way?
The church.
The church isn't open, right? The church is closed. Right?
No, like
there wouldn't be anybody.
Like the actual church, not the cult church that's in the village. So you have to.
I want to say, hey, I need a room and a beer. You pour me up one, bartender, and I need a room.
Might want to bring up the fact that the mayor gave you a free room.
Oh yeah. Probably.
I mean, I hate to metagame, but I want to do that.
Yeah, well, thanks.
I just thought that was a given.
Right.
Well, you guys just did that. The bartender isn't going to know.
I wasn't thinking. Well, I'm not.
I mean, he could have easily called up there. Hey.
I'm not a wordsmith. I'm not a wordsmith. I'm
they
sorry.
No, they don't have cell phones.
Yeah, I know.
Or phones in general.
He used telepathy.
Right.
Yeah, telepathy. The gnome knows telepathy.
Yeah. Exactly. No, all right. So, yeah.
So
I say the mayor got me a free room and I want a beer.
He charges you 5 silver for the beer.
Right.
And the monk pretty much says make that a double for all of us.
Nice. 2 beers.
What do you do?
Loose loot.
Roll for investigation.
18 plus 2.
You notice that underneath one of these sleeping patrons is a small bag of silver, of a 50 silver.
Nice.
And no one's really paying attention, so. I can't really do the stealth check on it.
We're over here drinking.
Yeah.
There was this grinder fall and hit that.
So I take it you guys are about to go to sleep on that?
Yeah, I had the couple runs of beers that that we all had, and then I was like, all right, I'm heading out.
Yeah.
I make sure to keep the crystal. I make sure that I keep the crystal on my person. By the way,
okay.
The crystal is in my pocket while I'm sleeping.
Restore your guys' hit points and cantrips and all that. Or not cantrips, but like spell slots and all that. So erase your temporary hit points, restore them back to full.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys are awakened early in the morning by the sound of a war horn.
Yeah. So which one of these is not a cantrip again?
Your Hail of Thorns is a cantrip, so you can cast that as many times as you like. The other ones are normal spells.
Which one is my cantrip? I don't remember. Flame Blade?
Flame Blade is not your cantrip.
Yeah, Produce Flame is my cantrip. Produce Flame is cantrip. Yeah.
You have one other one.
Fuck if I know, man.
When you see your spells, I'll know them if I see them.
I thought Hellish Rebuke is my cantrip.
Your Thaumaturgy is another cantrip. Your Hellish Rebuke you can use once a day. Mending is your other cantrip. It says it.
No, yeah. Because I wrote it down there.
Speaking of which, can he use his mending on my fading grimoire?
Yeah, what?
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, what?
But right now, you guys are just woken up by the sound of a war horn.
Right.
The small village is under attack.
Mending is a cantrip.
Yes.
It's an instantaneous thing.
Yes. So what your first action is to run to him and see if he can use his mending cantrip on your faded grimoire?
Yeah.
What is your faded grimoire? What is that?
She found it on the body.
Grimoire.
She found the fading grimoire on the body of the jackalware.
Oh. Alright. I don't think I know that she had that.
No, you weren't paying attention.
Well, I mean, I was also too busy being a bear, trying to turn out a bear form.
So, would you like to use mending on the grimoire?
Sure.
Alright. As you use mending on it, none of the spells inside of it become legible, but the outside of it you can read perfectly, as it's a grimoire of the God of Sorrow.
Oh, I know.
God of Sorrow.
Woeful grimoire.
Sure, let's call it that.
Well, I mean, if it's of sorrow.
Alright, so.
Ooh. So that's.
Yeah, that
jackal.
That jackalware was actually one of the chosen of the God of Sorrow. He was extremely upset that he had been poor for so long. and one of his spells was to give him the ability of the Were-Jackal. Or the Jackal.
Okay. Well, I when I went into my room, I went into sleep. I didn't use covers or nothing. I just went and lay down and waited till the next day. And then when I heard all that go off, see
and all that's still going off.
She comes up or whatever, and I'm like,
and now you guys hear some screaming coming from the houses.
I'm gonna run outside and use what is keen senses?
You won't really need that as soon as you run outside, but trust me, it becomes apparent.
I'm running outside. Well, I'm running out there to
see what's going on.
I'm not like bolting out. Well, what am I on the second floor or am I on the first floor?
There's only one floor.
Oh yeah, I remember. It's a one floor tavern. I remember.
Yes.
Now you know it's not just me, motherfucker.
What?
That thinks of a tavern as a 2-story building.
We did this last time too.
Yeah, we did.
This would just.
You run out with them?
I'm running out. How close are we to the back? Like, how close are we to what's the nearest exit? The front door or the back door?
Yeah. There's no really back door to the tavern.
What kind of door? What kind of door is it? Is it something is there windows and shit that we can see through? Can we see what's going on outside before we leave the building?
Yes.
And what's going on outside?
Well, you just said that you actually. So what are you actually doing? Are you guys going outside? Are you sneaking up to the door? What are you actually? I'm not. No. You see that an army of goblins and a few owl bears are slashing their way through some of the people in the city, while the gnome chief is doing his best with his short sword to fight them off. He's not doing very well, as most of the villagers don't have much training due to them being so fucking hot.
All right.
I know what they're after. We're in here seeing this happen. We're talking. I know what they're after. I know they want this crystal.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the best thing for me to do would be to turn back into a bird.
Hold on. Because I got a plan. I got a plan. Look, I'm gonna look at you and I'm gonna be all like, look, you need to get the hell out of here. They want that crystal. You need to get out of here. Get to the next place. Once you get there, you need to send me. Oh wait, shit.
A pigeon.
Oh no, hold on.
What?
You don't have it.
What? Don't have what?
You don't have the fucking thing that I had, so you can't do that, motherfucker.
What thing that you had?
Animal messenger.
Oh.
Where you can you can
pretty
send
much send
a pigeon, yeah.
Oh no, I didn't take that. Nope.
Well, do we know where the next city is, actually? Do we know where we're supposed
to
go?
You know that you guys have to take the crystal back to the church, but you don't know of any villages in between here and the church. Oops, sorry, kitty.
All
right.
Yeah. Well,
that totally fucked up my plan. Damn.
Well, I'm gonna run out, man. All right, yeah, I'm running out. I'm gonna run out. Like, you guys want this? You guys want this crystal here? Swoop! Turn into a fucking, turn into an eagle, fly away. Just dart off, like, toward the church. Well.
And we're right here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna dart off. I'm gonna dart off to the mountains. Like you can clearly see that I'm taking off to the mountains.
They see you run out and declare that you have the crystal. They see you transform, take off 10 hit points.
Oh, 20.
And they see you fly away with it. And they do absolutely nothing as they continue to raid the village.
Shit.
Did you tell me that you went to the mountains first?
I'm sure I did.
You kind of didn't. You just said that's what you were doing.
Like, I'm gonna go. I didn't tell you to. Well, we knew the plan. We knew the plan was to finish the mission.
Yeah, but we don't know where the next spot is, and now you're running off. You're already gone now, dude.
We know the next spot is the church.
Right. And you just went in this direction instead of that direction. You do not know about this spot.
But how far did I make it when I took off? Did I go like that far?
Yeah, you got about like that.
So I'm like right here when I.
Yeah. And then you realize they're not chasing you at all. They're just raiding the village.
I immediately head to the church. I change my path and I just go to the church because I know that they're not following me. And that's all I want to do is get back to the church to return the crystal.
All right. What are you doing?
I'm gonna ask about what we need to do.
Ask who?
Fucking barkeep, I guess.
Barkeep is out fighting.
Well, then I guess I'm just leaving and walk out. I don't know.
You're super small anyway.
Yeah, you're small. Like what? Walking out and doing what?
Just walking and leaving the village.
So you're just taking the little girl and leaving the village?
Is there any more reason to be at the village?
Maybe you should search for something. Oh, you got a trap door? Maybe there's a basement or something?
It's okay. You give me are you trying to avoid the goblins as they're raiding?
I mean...
You can leave the village if you want.
Well, from the sound of it, it's a small-ass village. So what I was gonna say doesn't even matter, and... I don't.
Yeah.
Like they wouldn't.
They were actually just raiding the village. They had no intent. They had no knowledge.
If it's only 5 buildings at the freaking village, I can just wait them out, or I can fucking walk out and fucking, after they've passed and be all like, "Fuck."
So you're just gonna stay in the tavern and wait for them to pass over?
Pretty much. I mean, it's only 5 buildings from what you said last time.
Pretty much.
So, I mean...
I'll be in and out real quick. Until they come into the house.
It's like 5 goblins and how many owlbears?
Like 2 or 3.
You're gonna let this village get decimated?
7 goblins and like 2 or 3 owlbears. You let the same thing happen. Don't you be guilt tripping her. You flew away like a bird.
I ran out there with the crystal in my hand, like, hey, look at this shit.
Assuming that's what they wanted.
I mean, try to attract them. And then they wouldn't think anything of some like an elf turning into a fucking eagle?
No, they have the intelligence of 10.
Exactly. They'd be like, what the hell is happening?
No, they have standard follow their mission. Their mission is to raid the village. You went, hey, you want this? Come get it. Turn to a bird and fly away. They're going to think, that was probably valuable, but he's too far away to do anything about it now. Might as well just get the valuables that are in front of us now.
I feel you. All right. That's all right.
Wrong.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh yeah. All right. So as you try to wait it out, 2 goblins make their way into the tavern. Give me a stealth roll.
I can't see that.
That's a nat 1.
What?
Well, yeah, it's a nat 1.
Alright. I guess I'm fighting goblins today.
As the goblins, no, that's too much of that goes too far against you. I was pretty much gonna be a dick and be all like, as the goblins walk in, they see you in the corner with your hands in your face, going, you can't see me. No. But no,
No.
no. But as you try to hide with the little girl, the goblins pretty much find you. I'm just gonna say under the bed, or where would you like to hide? Under the bed, in the closet.
Behind the bar.
All right. Well, then they.
Just sitting out in plain sight, just like crouching there with her. You're just crouching there with her, like, and then they just peek over. They're like super short, but they just kind of like jump over and look over, like, oh, there she is.
Well, I'm at the bar, so even if I didn't have something sharp and I wanted something sharp for melee attacks, I could just grab a bottle and stab them. I can't do that under a bed.
As you try to hide behind the bar with the little girl, the goblins are able to sniff you out. Roll for initiative. And for your nat 1, I guess they'll roll with advantage.
Alright, so I got 15, little girl got 8. Little girl has blow dart now, so.
Yeah. First troll has 11. Second troll has 11, so doesn't matter which one goes first. So you go first, then the 2 trolls, and then the little girl.
Well, like I said, if I need to fucking do melee shit, fucking grab a bottle.
Actually, that's what you're going for.
You still
Going
have
for the jab.
Don't you have your weapons on you still?
I have a longbow. That's all I have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're the one with
Damn,
the actual.
I got that dagger still. I meant to give that to you earlier, but
you kept saying you were gonna, and then you never did. That's what part of the reason why we get irritated with you taking so long, because then you say you're gonna do something. And then you say you're going to do all these other things, and you only do one of them. So you freaking think about all these different things you want to do.
Well, because I'm only allowed to do so many things in a turn.
Your bottle attack misses.
Gee. You know what? Before I get hit, can I get a hit?
No. That's your armor class?
What's my armor class? 14.
First goblin fucking misses like a bitch. And the second goblin swings. 17.
He gets a hit.
Yeah, that's definitely a hit. Wait. Oh, they both hit.
Oh.
Their normal attack is a +4 to hit.
Oof. So that first one just barely made it.
So that first one kind of
1d6 +2, so they both just fucking mollywopped you around a little bit. Wait. +4. to a 17, that puts it in 20, so one of them crit. You took a total of 10 damage.
No,
that's permanent. I was about to say, no, right under temporary. And now it's the little girls.
Obviously, she's going for the blowjob.
Nah, she's gonna pick up the glass and throw it in her eyes.
That's actually not a bad idea, though.
No, it's not.
So you know what? I'm actually gonna use that.
She's gonna have to make a small saving throw to make sure she doesn't cut her hands up. She successfully picks up the glass. What the fuck am I doing? I didn't even get a hit right. Now throw it. No, throw the glass. I haven't gotten the hit ready, honey. I fucked up.
Well, I don't know. You didn't even give me a thing to roll for hers. You want me to just do D10? You want to just do D10? D8?
No, you're supposed to roll to see if it gets into their eyes. The first roll is to see if she picked it up without hurting her hands. 17. It hits. Yes, roll 2d6. Because that's an area of effect. You are gaining good distance, by the way. You're about
8.
a third of the way there.
That's it? Oh, you wouldn't say I was halfway there by now? Don't it? Because I get boosted effects.
Yeah, you do have boosted effects. So yeah, you're halfway.
I gotta be at least halfway there. I gotta be closing in on the place.
Yes, you are.
After this turn, I should be expected to be there, right?
No, not that fast.
Well, it's been one turn, and then it should be after the second turn. I should be there.
No, you're not that fast. So
you're still a low level, dude.
She successfully blinds both of them, nearly killing them both. Your attack.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't have anything that I can use to go faster.
No, you're already being powered by a fucking gem that was once part of a god. What more do you want?
I think I'd be a little faster.
No. You were a small bird.
An eagle? Eagles are fast as fuck.
And this isn't a big-ass continent. You're moving fast, but just because it's on a world map doesn't mean it's going to be...
I mean, we made the walk in one day, right?
Yeah. It took you a whole day.
Well, no, it took us a day to go from here to there. And
then you had to rest, and then you took a day from there to there.
So if I went like to here, I'm like here, and then that's where I start to fly in, right?
Yeah. You went that way.
All right.
And you're starting to go that way.
All right. Okay. All right. No problem.
All right. So it's your roll, honey. Roll with advantage.
I'm just trying to think about the time perspective.
With advantage?
Yeah, they're both blinded.
I'm gonna try to go for another stab, by the way. Whatever that is.
No, just roll it. Re-roll it. Yeah, it's a nat 1. If you roll 2 nat 1s, then that's fine. 10. So you miss your attack.
The luck of the dice are not with you tonight.
So these both roll with disadvantage. One of them, even though he's blind, still manages to hit you. Take 1 damage.
Like my character or the little girl?
You. And the other one swings and hits his partner, killing the other goblin.
So he doesn't anything.
No. Now some little girls roll. You're using the blow dart, right?
Mm-hmm.
Little girl shoots the blow dart and is able to straight up put the entire dart into the goblin's eye socket. They rolled a 19. Goblin dead.
I'm a high five that little girl.
Nice.
You're the one fighting her.
You guys trying to hide out still? Alright.
Well, I want to loot the body. Can I loot the body?
Yeah, you can loot the body.
I don't want to metagame, but I hope I'm there soon. I'm just in my head thinking I'm hoping.
Well, do I have to roll with everything going on?
Okay. Yeah, you should be getting there soon. I'm pretty much just waiting for her to get done with her interaction.
Calling Shamar again.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the goblins that you fought weren't really able to find any gold, so they don't really have anything on them.
What about their clothes?
You are able to pick off some leather.
How much?
Just two leather hides.
Small?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So now you're hiding out, right?
Pretty much.
You
Switch!
get to the church.
Yep. I fly in right up to the wherever the fuck I'm supposed to be, and I turn on a bird form. I got this helmet on my head that got the crystal on it. Right? They recognize me, right?
Well, it depends on where you just fly into.
Well, what's the like? I fly out. I don't like fly into the church itself. I fly like outside of it,
All right.
like a respectable distance, and I, swoop in, and then I walk up, right?
All right. The paladins come around with their swords drawn and ask, and they go, "Oh, you've returned.
It's been done.
You've collected the shard from the village?
We need help immediately.
What do you mean?
The village to the northeast, right? Village to the
Southeast.
southeast. Yeah, the village to the southeast. We need help there immediately. There's orcs overrunning the town, killing everybody.
You mean goblins?
Oh, we got goblins. Orcs, goblins.
What did you say?
No, big difference. You said orcs.
That is a huge difference.
They're both green.
No, they're not. Look at the orc. Look at the goblin.
They can be.
Oh, yeah, they can.
But they can both also be blue.
Goblin is green.
Or brown.
Whatever.
Yeah, they could be all the colors.
My
they
bad.
Could be, the other one could be. Okay.
My bad.
That one I will agree with, but hell no, motherfucker.
Orcs
That's
are
like
huge.
the only. Yeah, orcs.
Yeah.
Okay, look, an orc is like twice his size.
They're saying there's no difference between a goblin or a troll.
Well,
Look.
I played.
A goblin.
I've beaten The Witcher 3 like 4 times. So like,
fuck
no
up
cares
about
The
Witcher 3, dude.
No.
No.
You don't like The Witcher 3?
A goblin is like 75% of me, whereas the fucking orc would be like twice his size.
And that's the hugest difference. Yeah.
Like.
So saying there's no difference between the two.
And goblins have those fucking pointy ears.
Okay.
Orcs don't really got that.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Did you say you completed the mission?
Orcs got squishers.
We need help immediately. They're attacking.
We heard that.
The mission's been complete, but we need your help immediately.
We need that crystal. We will consider sending some forces out to help with the village. The paladins start to surround you and say, please return the crystal so we may continue our mission. He showed up to the church demanding that they help with the village.
I said, please. I didn't demand it.
Well, no, they repeatedly asked you for the crystal, and you repeatedly ignored their response to it and said, the village needs help. The village needs help. That's a demand.
Well, after we got into that whole thing, I guess you could call it. Say that that's what happened, I guess.
And they say they want the crystal before they even consider helping the small village. And one of the paladins chirps up, how are we supposed to help them immediately? It's a day's march from here to there.
I take the I take the helmet off my head. They say it turns back into a crystal.
Yes.
This is what you guys wanted, right? Please. There must be something you can do. There must be some other way. There must be some secret to this that you're hiding. And I just throw it down. And then I'm like, I'm kind of out of it. So I want to use healing word on myself.
Yeah.
To heal.
Go ahead and roll your d4. As you cast that, they pick up the crystal. Right here. They pick up the crystal and say, we can send 2 paladins with you.
3 plus
3.
6.
Okay.
They can send 2 paladins with you to march to the city to help fight off this invasion. But that's the most they can spare, as they have to defend their own city from invasions.
Is there any type of wisdom check I can make to see if there's any way we can get there faster than, like.
Do an investigation check.
Investigation, I don't know, 20?
Yeah. It's one of the skills.
13 is the number on there. Yuck. 3.
Unfortunately, there's no faster way to get to a small village.
All right, so
you can try to fly there faster if you want, but
I also don't have the crystal anymore, so I'm not gonna take damage.
No, you're not gonna take.
I'm gonna tell them, I'm gonna be like, hey, get there as fast as you can. I'm gonna fly back. I'm gonna start heading on my way back over there.
All right. They continue marching forward just at their normal pace while you fly back to the village.
A normal? I thought it would have been. Oh, I guess just.
Because mind you, this is a village of purely humans who want to keep their village that way, and you're asking them to help a village of pretty much an extremely liberal village that allows gnomes and tieflings and.
I figured the church was connected to the village.
They tried to send priests out here to set up a church.
I didn't know anything about that. Yeah. You want to pack a bowl of your shit?
I wish I had.
We're passing on the thing anyway.
I haven't hit that shit yet.
You hit it once.
Well, yeah, once. I haven't hit that shit. I guess I should have said again.
Where's the
Oh yeah, you got
steamroller. It's over there.
Full steam. All right, so damn. Can you make it to where that takes them just a little bit shorter to get back? So maybe
no. They don't really care to move any faster.
But I flew up as a bird and I had that crown on my head. Like you would think that would have meant something to them. Like especially after I took it off. Like I took off that helmet.
Yeah, proving that was the crystal that they hired you to go get.
I didn't even get compensated for this yet.
Compensation goes directly to the guild. So you get your payment, but it's like the government gives the money to the boss who gives the money to the employees. Church is giving the money to the guild, which pays you for doing the services. Oh, I feel how much better that is. That's going to be dangerous when we hit that.
Yeah. Sure.
Feel that, honey.
Damn. All right. So I'm flying back. They're walking at a slow pace or whatever. They're walking at a normal pace.
Yeah.
So it would take a day to get there, right?
Yep. And you're flying back now your normal pace.
So it's going to be like 3 turns instead of 2.
Well, it depends. This one's hiding, and no other goblins decide to go into the bar. They're all just focusing on the town. Unfortunately, she stayed hiding, and you and the paladins were too late as you arrived at the city and you emerged from the bar to see that the goblins have practically stripped the entire village and killed everyone in it. including the gnome family.
Oh yeah, so it's back to the guild, right? I show up. I said, the job's been done. Let's return. These are just corpses.
Yeah, just corpses pretty much lying out everywhere.
These are just corpses.
And small.
Is this the first time you've seen a corpse? Like that brings me back to my evil roots a little bit. Like, what is this? The job's been done. You guys are still alive.
Yeah, we're still alive.
This whole time you're just getting more and more like pissed off, like visually. But I don't know. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm just here for the job. Shit's over there still smoking and shit.
Also, you don't want to hit it that hard.
Well, it's just trying to. It's like we're just smoking in.
So, what are you guys doing after you see all the bodies laying out? And there are goblin flags planted around the town.
Are you looting?
Here.
You're looting?
Hell yeah, I'm looting. Should I roll?
Yeah, give me a percentage roll. I got
a percentage roll?
Or no, not a percentage, a D20. Yeah, it's good. When I say it's good, it's good. Quite good.
I know what I'm taking, Dan. It's not my first rodeo.
19.
19.
All right. Through your looting, you were able to find one of the hiding places of one of the villagers on their person. Like, they kept it strapped to their thigh. You found 1 gold coin.
Oh, that's for 1 gold.
Goblins came through and looted
Okay,
like everything. What are you right now?
You said I got the hiding area thing that was in their thing.
I'll let you grab that too.
Don't have.
What about the other bodies?
No, they were all picked clean.
I shouldn't be doing this. My character should be either. Okay. So, keen senses.
Yeah.
Can I use that to like see which direction they moved after? Like, can I like track their footprints after they?
They pretty much you can tell
That
that they receded back into the Great Forest.
They went back to where they went.
The Great Forest, yeah, that's where they went.
So,
at least for now, because usually when a goblin army plants its flag, it intends to make the area its base. Killed him.
we're gonna have to go back to the guild and warn them. Bring the child.
Fuck you. Bring the child if I want to. Fucker. If I want to keep her here,
fine.
Then I'll keep her here.
Keep the child here. I'm going back to the guild.
Bitch.
But you're taking the child.
Why would you stay there around a bunch of massacred bodies? Like, where else?
Yeah, that's another thing. They didn't steal all the clothes, did they? I should be able to like pick that.
You're not stealing all the clothes off the bodies.
No, not all of them, but I should be able to.
You're about to just
like, some
strip people
shit.
down and shit.
No.
I'm not sitting here and.
I got a 19. Come on.
What do you want?
Just more leather.
You have 2 things of leather. None of the villagers have leather. They have normal clothes. This is not a fighting village.
You got some cloth.
No, she's being a brat. She don't get no cloth.
I rolled a 19, man.
And you got gold out of it. Do you know how much cloth you can buy with gold?
Still.
No. Yeah, we can tell. That's why I haven't given you that many. Because we don't fuck around here. Alright. You guys just want to leave it off at the decimated village?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, not trying to
Decimated village.
Too long. Yeah, but when we pick back up, you guys can head back to your guild, and then either on the way back or when you get there, that's when we can introduce Shamar.
We were heading back to the guild. Right.
Yeah. You guys were about to head on your way back. So we're ending it just as the goblins had destroyed your village. Or destroyed the small village.
Shit. Yep.
So now as you guys leave, the little girl is rather upset. Until that this entire experience has given her even more trauma. And on out the evil in you a little more.
Right.
And it has drawn the anger out in you as these goblins hunted down these people the same way you were hunted and others. And they got away with it with seemingly no punishment.
So it's probably safe to put my alignment as lawful evil now.
No.
Not quite yet.
No, not quite yet. But just know that you all left this experience a little worse for wear. And that's how we're going to end this episode. I know it wasn't probably that good of one. Thank you for the one person who's been sitting here just having us in the background and shit. And please give me some advice when you're done watching this, or during, or middle, or before. I don't care. I'm the Sarctic Advocate, and we're off. And you